playing this animated jump tracks. They posted it 6 days ago. Illuminating soulful groove with our backing track, jam in D minor. So warm up yet? Let's try this one. Using a Ampero 2 stage. This is my new preset. My new tone, I can say. So let's try this one. Alright. Good day everyone. So every Thursday I do this just guitar chat and more about like connecting to you guys audience. For those who are following me with my journey here in YouTube, my Patreon. So welcome here in my live stream, and hope you enjoy this live stream. If you have any questions, if you have any whatever, everything about guitar, you can talk about it. You can comment down on there in the chat section. I'll be reading you and then giving you a shout out as well. And this one, I just made up this tone using my Ampero 2 stage. I like it. It's not that much of a, because most of my presets are like, or my tones are like high gain. This one is like really just a bit, and I can get lots of tones with this one. I think the amp is let me check. It's a Marshall amp, and now I'm opening up the AI gate. So they have that noise suppressor, which is AI. So you see, like the drive is not that much. I put the drive to this is 100 already, okay, 100. But this is the, I can say, low gain presets from the Hotone Ampero 2 stage. Yeah, low gain. And no, I didn't put any drive here. If I put a green drive or tube screamer, it kills the tone. I don't like that. So it kills the tone. Turn it off. See that? So it has that punchy like crunch to it. Or maybe if I change the position of the drive, let me check. But like I said, this is a new tone for me. Just made that up. If I put the drive like out, let me check. There you go. So I put it at the back, the drive. Turn it off. Yeah, so it's so depends on the position where you put it. Like when you're setting up the tones. If I put it in front, let's say amp and then drive here, so it sounds not that good. It sounds like choking or something. Or I, I'll I'll put it after the amp. Okay, after the amp, you'll see what I mean. So I'll put it here after the amp. Turn it on. See? It's like muffled. It sounded really, I don't like that tone. And it's muffled. Now, I'll put it after the effects, okay? So, put it after the effects. So, outside there, it's turned on. See the difference? So, it's more like lively. I turn it off. I like that better without that drive, but it's still not bad if I put the drive there. Turn it off. So just giving it a bit of a push there. So that's one tip I can give you, guys, when you're setting up your, if you have a multi-effects, try to rearrange and you'll see how it sound. It changes the sound. Also with reverb and delay, you can put it like in front or you can put it in the back. It changes like a big difference. So how do they call that? How to position. Okay, so I think I did crying machine. I have a cover of crying machine here in YouTube. Yeah, I think I did that. I have a solo of that crying machine. Delay and reverb. Yes, I have delay and reverb. Let me check. My delay is just a little bit. You cannot hear it even. Okay. So let me try to move it so you can hear it. See. So if I put it after the amp, this is how it sounds. Right? But I'm putting it after the reverb here, and you'll see you will not hear it that much. So that's how we, how important the position of the, let's say, the pedals, or how you position your, because you can position it in your multi effects, right? So. Not as loud as the first one, but so it's after the reverb. Okay? If I put a drive there, a bit of a push there. Or maybe you cannot hear it because maybe I'm just using a speaker there. But yeah, I can hear that push of that tube screamer. Turn it off. See, it's more like pain. So yeah, this is my new patch, and been sharing my patch with my community. So I call this ADL Marshall Low. So low drive. Okay, low drive. It's good for this kind of I use like really high gain. So that you'll see the difference. This is high gain Marshall. That one is low gain Marshall. Okay. This is high gain Marshall. Very different. Even the attack will be different compared to the other one. So I like the other one more. This for this kind of stuff. Then you hear the tone there. Like strumming. But of course, it's not bad to use also that one. Like this one, high gain. But this is for like for metal or for rock. I don't like it. I don't like that tone for this one. So yep. Who else is here? We have OG Show TV. Crying Machine. Oh no, it's not Crying Machine. Crying Machine is the. See, I'm getting confused with my Steve I. Crying Machine is this one, right? I don't even know if that's the key, I think. I think that's Crying Machine. I think Die to Live was what I did. Die to Live. Crying Machine is good. Yeah, Crying Machine is good. I have all Steve Vai's book when I was in the Philippines. I bought all his books. So it's all there. And I'm planning to go back and take it. So I can practice it again. How do you practice right hand and pick angle for speed picking? From C Guitar Tech. That's a really good question. 45 degrees around. So let's go with low drive again. That's a good question. And take off the delay when you're practicing. So we will take out the delay. So just clean there, a bit of reverb. Now with the picking, I don't know, maybe you know it already. Angled, because we cannot play flat on the strings. If we play flat like this, you'll be fighting with the strings. So it's hard to like play like this. Okay, what I'm saying is really flat with the strings. Even if you play like that, you'll see that there's a resistance. So what you can do is put it like with an angle. Right? So I can say around 30, 45, 40, around there. 30, 35, 40, 45 degrees. Okay? So you angle it and then you let it glide a bit. One reason why I use picks like this, and you can see all my picks have an angle also on the tip. And that's the reason, because like this one, this is a custom pick. So because I angle it and you have angle there, the pick just slides. So that's a big thing. Okay, also this one has a like a angle on that pick. This is called this one is local plectrum, and this one is called attack pick. Yeah, I like this one. I like that one also. Now when you angle it, and you'll see it will glide on the strings. That's how you do it, and you practice it like that. so that you can feel there's no resistance when you go down and up. Alan Castro, congratulations! You have your tuner press, one of our winners, and the competition. Good day to you. So you have that. See? Now, after doing that, you try to go with the other strings, right? So one good exercise, what we call rest stroke. Okay. So when you go to the sixth string, then you rest on the fifth. It's going like this with an angle. So the difference is you can actually feel it. Like when you do this, it's hard to go down. You know, going down the string. When you angle it, you will feel relax on that one. Same thing when you go up. So I'm not going like straight like this. I'm doing like with an angle, also up or down. So it's good also with your sweep picking. So it's if I do it flat like this, yeah, it's so hard. You're really fighting with the string. So yeah, it's so hard to execute. So angle that, and then try to practice that. Even with two strings, right? Like this. Down up. If you feel any resistance, then you're doing it wrong in a way. I mean, if you're used to like resistance, I don't know. For me, I won't be able to play it like clearly. Like I've said, you're fighting with the strings. And like this one, it's very relaxed. You're just gliding on the string. So angle, having that angle is very important. And then when you practice it, let's say with a 3 note per string, right? It's more of like the feeling. So don't go with the speed yet. So you just feel are you like moving it or twisting it like this? So stay with one angle, and then you just move your arm in a way like this. Yeah. So that's a really good question, right? So he's doing now some requests. Okay, so that is quite in a way generic already. Mon Robles, hello. But the solo of that is good. Very melodic from James Hetfield, right? I don't like my other patches. I have middle one. I don't know if you is using the. If you go here in Prague, like every time I see like buskers, they're playing that one. I'm like really, it's like Wonderwall for me already. Every busker play Wonderwall, every busker also play this one. So I'm really like, yeah, nothing else matters like Wonderwall already because everyone's doing it. And I'm tired of it. So that's it is what it is. They always play that. It's like when you play it, you're good already. So if you can play Wonder Boy, you're good already. It's the same as Metallica. Metallica's nothing else matters. Like. So for me, it's something like that already. But anyway, thank you for your request. must be relaxed and light. Yes, it must be relaxed and light. Um, um, okay, now, if you don't know, we have a question here, but it's in Tagalog. I'll just translate in English. So, what are the like exercises for the left hand? And if you don't know, guys, I have focal hand dystonia. Now, I do train now. I'm not doing live in Facebook for now, and I do train and focusing on my fingers and all of that stuff. And that's a really good question. So, how do you train your left hand? It's hard for me to use my pinky, but if I train it, I can use it. Although it's not the same as like when I didn't have the focal hand dystonia. It's quite easy to play. Now I need to practice a lot for me to be able to use my pinky, right? And this is more about relaxation again. And his question is like how you can play like really close to the fingerboard, right? And that is all about tension. Focal hand dystonia is tension. Like if even if I don't play guitar, I feel tension here. So that's really difficult, you know. And controlling that tension will make your life like better, easier, especially when you're playing guitar. So how do you control that tension? Do not go fast. Always practice slow because that's the thing. Everyone wants to be the fastest in the world. I don't know why, but that was me as well when I was starting out. You know, maybe I don't know, 30 years ago. um, if you can control that, I'm telling you, the problem with this, like, the problem with that will go away. So, like what I practice right now, see, I can feel already tension even if I'm not pressing. You don't have that. So, what you need to do is stop thinking about being fast. Stop thinking about that. Think about being relaxed. That's it. That's what you need to do. And this is the thing why you're having trouble with the fingers, especially the left hand. You want the results to be like you want to get the result really quick, like overnight. I want to get fast. I want to be fast. I want to do this tomorrow, like that. It's not possible, guys. Muscle memory takes time. Now the problem why we play like that, and hopefully not like me will have a problem, you know, when you get older. Is we're always thinking of like how to get fast in this really quick way, you know. And there's no shortcut to this one. What you need to do, especially when you're starting out and you're still having problem with those flying fingers, or, you know, you can't even if you're doing that, you're doing this. So train like one finger and then relax, second finger, third finger, relax, fourth finger. Don't even go fast like this. Just practice like this. And with your picking as well. If you're practicing alternate picking, so do it like that, like that. And then be conscious of every finger. The thing is, I want to go fast. And then, you know, everything falls apart. Muscle memory, when trained correctly, okay, and that's why someone requested Tornado of Souls, right? So Tornado of Souls is something like this. Something like that. So my pinky cannot do that. I mean, it's too hard. But when I practice this, I try to practice it like this. But it's fast like this. But I don't push it like that. give myself time to work on it. I'm already on the part where it goes like this. So I'm already on that part, but I can still feel that tension. So if you know focus on ego or whatever you want to, or you want to get it like in an instant, there's no way you can actually injure yourself, or maybe have the same effect as a situation like me, the focal hand dystonia. Okay, so work really closely with your fingers. Me, when I practice this, I just like lift it like this. Yeah, see, I'm having trouble with that. So, and that's how I practice. I know it's boring, but that's the way it is. With focal hand dystonia or without focal hand dystonia, you need to practice slow, because you need to remember, your muscles need to remember how the feeling is. Okay? If you're full of tension, but you don't have focal hand dystonia, so but the tension comes from wanting to finish it as soon as possible. So slow it down. Slow it down. Use a metronome so that you can control yourself. Metronome, really big help. Or you can use a backing track even. Let's say this is the speed of the backing track, right? Then you have some licks that you're playing. Like that. You can control it, right? With the big fingers. And you can practice that until you get the so it starts slow, and then when your fingers get used to it, you will see that it's better, and you will not be doing a lot of like unnecessary movements with the left hand. I hope that helps, because that's how really like correct practice is all about. If you practice like let's say unconsciously just noodling around, that's not practice. That's just playing around. Okay. Give me a shout out to plain guy. Plain guy. Hello, plain guy. Sorry, I'm teaching someone. Swipe peaking. What is swipe peaking? Maybe sweep peaking. Also, I talked about sweep peaking earlier. So having an angle. So if you have an angle, it's much easier for the pick to sweep. But if you put like flat, it will have tension. It's gonna be hard. One way you can practice that is just maybe 4 strings. You just practice like. I'll take out the delay because it sounds so bad with the delay there. And then you just practice like this with the strings. Right, we have that. And then maybe you can put chords also, like just chord. Because what you're practicing is the movement of this one, right? So and then if you sweep picking is like playing it one note at a time. So we're playing. And when you play it like this, it becomes chordal. But what's important is like the movement of the right hand. So angle, and then you're sweeping it. Down, 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 right? So that's the movement. Once you get that movement, you can work with different patterns. Let's say simple A arpeggio. Two strings. You can work with 3 strings. more of this one, and then after that, you try to synchronize it with your right hand, right? That one is hard. What we call forgot the term with this one. It's when you bar it and then you have to move your fingers like this. I forgot. Because if you don't move the finger like that, it will sound like a chord. So you need to separate the. I think that's one thing that you have to remember when you're sweep picking. Once you get the technique on the right hand, with the left hand is more of like you have to separate all the notes. You know, if you can separate the notes will be clearer. If it's not separated, we have that chordal sound, right? But if it's separated, it's much cleaner. All right, so that's sweep picking, and more of the angle on the right hand, and then that and release the tension. Yeah, if it's too much, it will not glide on the strings. Okay, so thank you for that, and thank you for the tip. Appreciate it. 200. Yeah, Japanese. Thank you for your cool answer. I am fan from Thailand. From Thailand, Jack Tamrat. I feel you from playing. Yeah, Jack Tamrat is, of course, one of the best. You know. Thank you for watching. Yeah. So yeah, if you have any more questions, guys, just let me know. We talk about sweep picking. Talk about it's all the same with alternate picking. Even you playing alternate picking, I like economy picking. Economy picking is like sweep picking. Let's say 3 notes per string. I'll play it here. So when you play, okay. So it's supposed to be when it's 3 notes per string, down, up, down, up, right? If it's alternate picking, economy picking is down, up, down, down. So it's more like, let's say, fluid. I like that, the sound of that. So economy picking, especially with runs, I like it. Or even if it's going up. So we use it here. So that's the difference with economy and alternate picking. So I like sometimes economy picking, sometimes I like alternate picking. What's the difference? Alternate picking, it's more of like attack, right? You have that attack, right? But with economy picking, it's more of like a smooth. It's more of a legato like when you're doing economy picking. So in 3 notes per string, again, down, up, down, and then down. In alternate picking, it's down, up, up. So we had that attack on alternate picking. On economy picking, it's softer. And I can use it here as an example. So if I'm using alternate picking, more of like the attack, but when I use the economy picking, it's one. I don't believe in that. It's just like when you want more of that, you use alternate picking. You want more of like smooth, it's more like contour of the tones. And also I like hybrid picking, so it's also one way of. Right, using more of that. So if you want to learn that, I have a free course here in YouTube. Just check out hybrid picking course, alvindeleon, and you can study hybrid picking. Uh, when you finish it, for sure you can play. You can use hybrid picking already. And with hybrid picking, it's not only like the middle finger. You can use with the two fingers there. You can use it like chordal. I have a course here. It's for free. You don't have to pay anything. Okay, so the tabs on then you just follow it. Those are exercises. And after that, when you play all the exercises, for sure you can play hybrid picking. This is one good technique. Like Eric Johnson used that on. Right, on picks of blower. It's just good to have different techniques on your belt, let's say, so that when you're improvising, you can have different dynamics and tones. You can use hybrid picking like, right, or you can use pick like. You can mix them all up. Okay, so yeah, guys, it's just nice to have those techniques down. Can you give me a practice routine for intermediate player? Intermediate player, look up for my 5-speed drills here. So that one I give to my students also. My students messaged me yesterday. What can I do? I'm bored something. Okay, check my channel, 5 speed drills. And you'll see. So those 5 speed drills, it has alternate picking, sweep picking. Check it. 5 speed drills, alvindeleon. You'll see. What else? Cage system. It's good if you're an intermediate player, so that when you solo, you can use your cage system like this. Minor, E, minor, G, A, B minor, B, E minor, G, A. So that when you solo, you're actually following the chord progression and not just like noodling like this. And that's a problem with, they get the technique down, they're shredding, but they don't follow chord progression. They're not good with chords. So I have also here mastering cage system, where you can practice your chords or your cage system, master that, and you will see you can use it in your soloing. And you'll be more melodic like. So I'm following the chords there. Because I understand the basic gauge system. That if you master gauge system, I'm telling you, it will change the way you look at the fingerboard. Also, when you're soloing, the way you approach soloing. For sure, you've seen a lot. You gave them a backing track like this. They don't even care about the chords there. There are chords. They don't even care about that, and they just sometimes it just doesn't really resonate or doesn't really connect to the audience, and mainly because they don't understand the chord progression. So if you want to be a really good, let's say, soloist or guitar improviser or whatever in music, the first thing is really understanding the chords. If this is B minor 7, what are the notes in B minor 7? So we have B, B, F sharp, and then we have the A. So I can bend with that. See, it becomes melodic already because that's my target note, which is A, B minor 7. Yeah, F sharp there. So you will learn how to target notes. Oh, there's a D sus2 there. So we have D, F sharp, and sus2 is taking out the third, and then you replace it with a 9. Okay? So what's happening is you change the third with a 9. So we have D, and then the 9 is the E, right? So we don't put the F sharp there. But anyway, when you're soloing, you can put the F sharp there. But yeah, D sus2 means you're replacing the F sharp with the E, right? So we have this chord, right? So we have that, and we're outlining it when we're soloing, so we can do this. Right? So listen to this one, E minor 7. Right? So you can use those notes, like with this one, I can put the 7 there, I can put the 9 there, right? G, I can put the D there, A. Right? G sus2, I targeted the A. Sus2, G, A. The 9 is A. So I did this. Or a G. So understanding the chords when you're soloing is, I can say, especially when you're improvising, much better. You know, you're not like, you know, unconsciously just playing random notes. You can actually follow the chords and play those notes as an exercise. Exercise only. While you're following the chords, that's the first step. And then when you solo, you're actually landing on the chord tones. A really good way of practicing. Better than just noodling around when you're putting a backing track like this. Good thing we have that. When I started out, there's nothing like this where you can see, you know, the chords there. The chords are there, and then you can follow it. Before it's all about, like, you know, memorizing or just listening to the chord progression. Now you're so lucky to have all this stuff, and you can just, you know, engage with that chords. notes that I'm landing on, those are the 1, 3, 5 and extensions. That's it. So it's actually basic, but it sounds good. G sus2, so I landed on A. Yeah. I can outline the chords, a G, and then I land on that A note. When I go to G, I can land on the B. I can land on the G, I can land on the D. So those are the first step I can say. Like that's why knowing your key system is very very good. A, B, landing. Okay. I land on the B there for the G. Land on the C sharp for the A, for the D, and the 9 F sharp. 9 of the G sus2 is A, so I landed on A. It's a really good exercise. You don't have to like shred and stuff. I mean, after that, you can use scales, as we call it, enclosures, adding more notes when you're improvising. But what's important is those landing notes. If you land on the wrong note, it doesn't sound good, of course. If you land, let's say, a B minor, D, I landed D sus2, landed in C sharp there. I think that's still okay, but like that. D sus2, I landed on the G. You see how it sounds like this? So even though we have that scale of B, B, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, when you land on those notes, it actually like I can say clashing. Clashing. D sus2 against G. So this is your note, this is your chord, then you put a G note. So that's how you think about it. So those clashing notes. When it's simple A, you can put extensions, but if there are extensions and then you put something even on the scale but it doesn't really fit, it doesn't sound good. G. That's actually nice. Kind of. I tried C sharp on the G, so that's a sharp 4. It's okay. Not that. Here. Alright, so you heard that. So on the G, it's kind of fighting. If you stay on that one. So that's a really I am focused on that. I work on that when I create solos, when I improvise. I try to really follow the basic, the basic thing. B minor 7, so put B, D, F sharp, and actually you can put 9 there, but just put the basic B, D, F sharp, and the 7, A. So like that. Then when you see that G, then if you want to sound it like a G major 7, right? So you target that F sharp. Now, you'll be saying, oh, do you really think about that when you're playing? Now I'm really thinking about it when I'm playing. So it's more of like really mastering and practicing. If you practice this like every day, you'll be able to do it. B minor 7, and then putting A there, right? Or E minor 9, of course F sharp. You can easily like A, B, this as 2. Again. G, and this as 2 E. A, right? You're going to G. 9. Just targeting the chord notes. landing notes. When it goes to G, I just target, let's say, B. When it goes to A, C sharp. When it goes to D, I can target D. I can target F sharp. Basic 135 plus the extensions. Try it, guys. It will change the way you approach solos. And this is how like great guitar players do it. Check my create melodic solos 1 2 3. Create melodic solos 1 2 3. You'll see like most of the great solos, which I already transcribed. I transcribed a lot, if not thousands, hundreds. They use this technique. This is actually their secret. It's not a secret. It's not a secret. It's just you have to just create melodies from those chord tones. Yes, you're following it, but you have to create melodies from it. Okay, I'm following it now, like just checking, A, C sharp, D. 9 is F sharp. For the G is G. For G set to A. After you get that, okay, those are my target notes, and then create melodies, which I did that. I did some what we call enclosures, like adding some like arpeggios there. So there's so many ways, endless, but at least you have already that um, play host down. Wait, I'm teaching something. I'm teaching something here. Guitar lesson. So you're not interested with what I'm saying. So I'm sorry, but this is really good, especially for those who wants to learn how to improvise and create their own solos. Much better than just play host down. Okay, so I'm not saying I don't know that host down, but I'm actually teaching here, and it's for free. Um, so from teaching from different schools in Dubai, we had this Trinity College. We have rock and pop and rock school. They students there need to improvise, and this is what I teach. This is what I teach, and you're getting it for free. Um, so you don't just improvise like B minor pentatonic. And this is how most beginners sound, right? Because he's playing random notes and then random phrasing as well. Does it sound familiar? Because most of the students, especially when starting out, that's what they are doing. They don't know stuff like this, like how to follow chord progression, how to phrase, even phrasing. I taught here many times already, but that's how you will sound if you don't understand what I'm talking about. You'll be just putting licks there. Maybe you learn licks like this. But that's only one. What's the next one? Again. And then, what's next? And then you don't know what to do, right? Because what are the other licks? You need to have so many licks to be able to pull that off, right? Um, and that is where like phrasing comes in, and then understanding chord progression. If you do that, you can improvise and really what you hear in your head, that's where like what you hear in your head, and you can put it in your solos. But if you don't understand this, like I've said, you'll be playing licks in pentatonic, like what else can I do, like this, right? So I see it. Oh no, I don't know what to do, right? But this exercise teaching you like mastering your, let's say, chords, gauge system, and then your triads and extensions will definitely change the way you approach soloing and improvisation. See, those notes are like sometimes I'm just playing the same notes because I'm waiting for that chord tone B minor 7, so I'm playing A there. So I didn't do like, or I don't have to change the note because I'm really targeting those chord tones. That's how important it is. So sometimes I'm using two notes, you know, for the E minor 9, the 7, G. That's D, E, minor 9, G. Right? So what I did with the G there, what if I put the 9 there? Right? So this is the sound of it. So good. So yeah, that's what I can add for you guys when you're practicing. So it's not about like really playing fast. It's more of you choose um, the good notes, I can say. You choose the notes that you're going to play. But I put some pentatonic minor with some scales. Yeah, that's good, and that's what we call enclosures, like adding those pentatonics, and then landing on those beautiful notes, right? So that's good. Even natural minor like this, like that. So I know already where I'm going there for the G. And then I put a blues note there, a blues scale. And that's how you build your solos, right? So it becomes more interesting. For that A, I put A. So I targeted that Jesus too, 9. Right, for that. Okay. Then you can put a lot. For the D minor. For the G. A, B, D minor 9. That's for the G. Then D minor. D minor 9. I targeted the B minor 7 there. Okay, I hope that's clear, guys, and I hope you enjoy this lesson. It's more of like how you can change your when you're improvising, and just don't play random notes. I mean, sometimes it's good. Sometimes I do that as well. I don't care about the chord progression. And then just flow. Like I said, this is practice so that your ears will be trained. But then when you're really improvising, your ears like your ears will be trained to like to follow the chord progression. All right, so that's the thing. But if you're not trained to do this, yeah, you'll be playing random stuff. It's better when you're like really improvising. You're just feeling it, and then you. But how do you get to that point, right? How do you get to that level where you can just listen to it and then play something in your head? How? Right? So you need to start somewhere, and I can say that's a really good place to start with, like really knowing the notes on the chord progression and trying to hear, the sound of it, like that. You can hear the sound because that's G going to A, B minor, right? See, you can hear it like that. And even if I'm not looking now at I can hear those chord progressions. Right? And then create melodies. Straight the melodies there. Okay? So play the 1 3 5 and extensions to solo. Yep. For exercise. For exercise. You'll see what I mean. Just do that as an exercise. Uh, you do the 1 3 5 and the extensions. You do it every time when you see it. Because it will sound like, if you do that 1 3 5 and extension, it will sound like an exercise, okay? But like I said, it's an exercise. And then from there, once you get used to that, try to target maybe just one note from the 1 3 5 in the extension, like what I did. Target just one, and then target two, and then it becomes, in a way, random but organized. If you know what I mean. It's random but it's organized. It's like you have still those notes, and from there, your ears will be trained to work with it. Like you can hear it because that's 1 3 5 in extension. Those are the basic ones. And again, always do that every day, and you'll see the difference. If you cannot see the difference, this is proven already. I got the highest in improvisation when I was teaching in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Alright, because this is the technique that I did. And it's not about being fast. It's about choosing the good notes. It's choosing the right notes in a way. There are no right or wrong. It depends on how you hear it. But when you're used to it, you can hear those extensions. You can hear those 1 3 5, those good notes, and you'll be able to like place it nicely. So you're not thinking about like how can I get fast. You're not thinking about which is like noodling in a way. You're more of like, oh, it's going to B minor 7. Okay, so you're targeting that those notes. So that's what I'm teaching you guys today. Um, what online lesson? Well, Doroteo, I'm doing one-on-one lesson. I'm doing one-on-one lesson, and I meet my students now maximum twice a month. Okay, with my students twice a month. Some other students once a month, and I just give them things to work on, and then they send me videos of them, and then I check them. So I have a really good connection with my students all around the world now. Some stayed with me for 4 years already. Some stayed for 2 years. Yeah, that's what I do, and I teach them like this stuff, and I teach them like because when you're doing one-on-one, it's more of like connecting with the students, and you can see the strengths and in a way weaknesses. We usually work more on the strengths and of course the weaknesses, but more on the strengths, especially on improvisation. So yeah, I have lots of students, but I can only take like twice a month for my students or once a month. If you're interested, you can message me on Facebook, and you'll see that I'm kind of cheap, kind of cheap compared to the other ones. I know how much those YouTubers and all the popular teachers here. I make it affordable in a way. And that's why maybe I have lots of students, and I like connecting with my students. So if you're interested, just let me know. Good evening, Ryan Pavor, Beans Dean, hello. Can you repeat from the top? Oh no, you're late. you can uh, you can check this again. I'll be focusing more on teaching you guys maybe improvisation, phrasing. Phrasing is a really hard topic, so it's a really good thing to talk about. Phrasing like this one. If you phrase it, if you phrase it like eight note only, right? Like pentatonic, and that's what you have, right? And just simply by changing the phrasing, you'll see the difference. I will not play on the first beat. I'll play only on the upbeat. Okay, so upbeat is like n n n n. So that's the n n n n. So I'll just play on that one and listen to this one, guys. Pentatonic still. So this is the eighth note, right? Now I'll try to play only the upbeat now. Right? So it changes already like how you play. But of course, you will not do that. Of course, you can do that. But if you will like mix the downbeat and then the upbeat, like really learning first, of course, this one upbeat. Right? All upbeat. It's in a way more musical than just doing one, and then when we mix it up, right? It changes the dynamics already just by simply doing that. And I'm playing random notes there. It's just pentatonic, and I'm not thinking of like following the chord progression. Imagine if you're following the chord progression and just doing that, right? Simple. So that's the first step, just learning how to phrase melodically, rhythmically, melodically. Okay, guys, any more questions? Uh, but I put some. Okay, I read that already. Um, what is all? Okay, I'm done with this guy's like. What is this host down at? Oh, I think I'm not good. Okay, if you're still here, I'm not good. Okay, I'm not good. I think host down is what my son is playing. All right, and this is Jason Richardson, if I'm not mistaken. My my son plays Jason Richardson. Is his favorite, and I don't play this one. I don't play this one. So you're the one who's good. I'm not good. But yeah, when my son was young, I gave him just a book, and I gave him a guitar, and he practiced on his own. And I taught him a bit. I taught him a bit, And then he practiced on his own, and next thing I know is like he's playing Polypia, Jason Richardson, and I was like, what are you playing, right? So for him, that's what he likes, and that's horse down. Okay, so if you're testing me, well, I'm not good. Okay, you're the good one. You're better than me. Okay, I don't like those test. I rather have like my son who I taught just a bit and then practice and can play better than me. Well, that's good. Especially with my fingers now. Do you know horse down? Well, I don't want to get copyrighted, but this is horse down. So if you're testing me, no need. I don't care if I'm not good. I care what I can play what I love playing and create my own. Well, that is easy, right? Like something like that. But when he plays, and this is slow down already. See that? Very technical. So this guy, whoever he is trying to test me. If I'm good, I'm not good. Okay? You're happy? A lot of that. I get a lot of that when you're doing live stream. People try to test you. Like, can you do this? If you cannot do this, if you cannot play Dragon Force, you're not good. Then I'm not good. I don't care. What I care is I can share my knowledge and experience, and I can play what I love to play. I can create my own solos. I can create my own music. I understand what I'm doing. I know the theory behind it. You can ask me with that. I understand it. I can work with it. But technicalities like this one, I don't even listen much to this kind of music. I listen more of like melodic. Um, you know, before I used to when I was, like this one. Out of very technical. I used to play a lot of Dream Theater, but right now it's just me chilling with music, things that I love. Especially now AI is there, and people are getting scared with the music and stuff. So it's more about what you can play and what you can do now, man. It's not about like competition with these guys like doing like that. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. That's how it is right now, you know. So that is for me. I mean, I appreciate Jason Richardson. I can say he's really good technically, but this is not the music that I listen to every day and play. Especially with my fingers. Like that. Stretches, sweep picking. And some people on the internet will test you, can you play that? If you're gonna play that, you're not good, something like that. I don't care. I don't care. Um, 80s shred is better than Gen. I like 80s. I like 80s. Yeah, that I can say. This one very technical for me, and yeah, it's for my son. It's for my son. So thank you guys. Woo! Mickey Missy is here. Doroteo Garcia, thank you so much. And then someone is saying magbalikable. What is that? I don't understand that. I actually hate that. Whoever made that up, I don't like that. Um, can I request a song? No, you're late. I've been doing the live stream for more than an hour now, and you just came. And wants to request a song. Okay, most probably I'll be back tomorrow. So guys, if you want to see me again doing some lessons or some requests, I want to review a Sweet Child of Mine, with the Wawa using the Ampero stage and create a patch for that. Maybe tomorrow if I'll be back, I'll create a patch. Like right now, I just did this patch, and I really like it. I really like this patch that I did. And for for Mickey Misi, listen to this patch that I just did. I think it's cool. I think it's cool, and I can share it to you if you want, to you guys. We those who have it sounds very minimal with the drive. And if I change the pickup selector, you can hear the bite. Little pickup. Very responsive. Bridge pickup. Neck pickup. So that's my new patch, and Marshall. Simple. Marshall with IR and delay and reverb. That's it. And then one clean tone I just made up because this clean tone I call it very clean. Listen to that one. Now this is my done half clean tone. This is the done half clean tone. Okay. Now listen to my clean tone. This is my clean tone. I like this one. Very chimey. So yeah, I'm bridge. Wow. Middle. Very clean. So that's my new clean tone. Okay. Yeah, I'm done with the done half. Whoa. Magsaysay Lorian, hello. Okay, guys, see you next time. Maybe tomorrow I'll be back here. Maybe tomorrow I'll be back. Now I have a student and from the US, from Atlanta. Have a great day and see you. And rock on, guys. Bye bye.